Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a video with Garp. As I wanted to make an aggressive list for Garp, I wanted to try mainly this car, Smoker. As a Smoker with this leader, it's actually pretty decent, as you're able to always have something at 0 and then do double strike for whatever the amount, and you're able to just pressure the leader very quickly. So aggressive decks plus removal have always been like really good combination. So that's probably where this leader sits the most comfortably, I think. As you're able to just do like early game pressure and removal with Nico Robin and Vista, also with Monkey D Garp, and then later in the games you start doing Sakatsuki, Smoker, Kobe, Volcano, just to remove the cards out of the board. Kusan is able to get that reach that you have for like cards that are 9k or 10k. If you know the next turn that they're gonna be able to play like a white beer, or they're gonna be able to play a Kusan, then you're able, well, Kusan, you can only stop Kusan if you have 2 Kusan of your own, so you can actually KO the Kusan. But that like, you're being aggressive against a deck that's trying to play a Kusan, and you're probably able to just outpace them because you have a lot of like early game plays, and you're able to be super aggressive, especially if you have a Smoker. But I digress. Kusan is really good against any deck that plays like a big drop, and you're able to play him the turn before you know they're gonna play the big drop, so you have an answer for the Kusan for the big drop, and you also have like an attacker at the same turn, and it also cycles itself at worst, so it's pretty good for that reason. Zoro, again, it's just pairs very well with what you're trying to do, which is being very aggressive. And that's pretty much the deck. The beams are really important because you're always going to 2 life. They're going to try to kill you because you're a 4 life leader. So they come out super handy. I usually rather take like the first 2 hits like early on and just be at 2 life for the rest of the game. I think that's the most efficient way to play this leader. Because you don't want to, you always want to have this card active. So by the time comes the end of the game, like, you should be at 2 life, and you should have this card active at all times. But that's the deck. I have fun playing it. I don't think it's the most competitive deck, but it makes it's something for to change up a little bit. It's not as bad into the meta, but it's not also that amazing. It's just it's running. If you like, your really good hands are really unstoppable, but the really bad hands, like the hands where you don't draw any of these cards, are really kind of mediocre. You're doing nothing. You are playing like only like Robin's Vista at the best, or any of these cards, but like they're not good enough. So if you don't draw any of your top end, mainly this Smoker and Sakatsuki, your deck is kind of weak in what it can do. So it really depends on what you see during the game. But with that being said, let's see some gameplay. We'll play a rematch against my opponent. I want a mulligan for the Smoker. There you go. There you go. Oh, this is a nice hand, actually. I'll let you go. Yeah, this seems like a good matchup against Z, actually, because you get to remove their early blockers, and then Smoker is gonna be really good against him. Again, here I probably will be able to defend my Zoro, unless he uses his whole turn trying to get rid of him. And if he does, I'm okay with that. It's not like the worst thing that could happen. So I'm gonna let him go. So here I would assume he only attacks for 5. I get to save my Zoro. And I'm gonna save it because even though he can remove it probably the turn after, and I'm not probably gonna be able to attack with the Zoro, I don't want him to free block my leader. So I want him to put him in like, oh yeah, if you block it, I get to destroy your Borsalino, and that's your whole turn. He didn't fall for it though. It's fine. I'm just gonna play my Smoker. It's the most important card in my deck, so I gotta get it down as quickly as possible. So now he's forced to do removal here. I'll take a hit, and then from there it's up to the races. And I have another Rush Zoro, so have good pressure going on for me. Okay, 2 Borzolinos is kind of ridiculous. Is he gonna use the leader ability? No, I don't think so. But Borzolinos are really good against me. That is for sure. Actually, I kind of want to play the Kusan, so I'm just gonna attack for 5. See if he wants to out combo, or he wants to play the block with the Borsalino. In which case, I will attack for 7, for 8. I mean, that's what I thought. So now I just get to do this for free again. Probably. Or he blocks. Yeah, that was probably the best option for him. But I will KO it. Well, attempt to KO it at least. I could do one more, but that's fine. I want to keep the Radical Beam up. Or I want to play Dynami, actually. It's probably better. Yeah, I get a 2k counter here. And I end my turn. And I keep developing my board at the same time that he's only at 2 life right now. And he cannot KO my Smoker by effects. So he could, I guess, attack with everything at him. That's a play that he can do for sure. Try to get rid of him. And then I'm forced to try to get rid of the Borsalino that way. Okay, that KOs my Kusan, that's for sure. At least I would assume that's what's gonna happen. Okay. I think I do defend my Zoro. Although I'm gonna go very low in hand size if I do defend the Zoro. Well, let's see how much he attacks with. If he leaves 2 energy out for the palm, then maybe I don't. He doesn't. He just... I don't know. It's kind of not correct, really. I am gonna... Because I know he cannot attack it anymore. Because if he does, then I get to attack him for double strike and maybe win the game. So yeah, it's not possible for him to do so. However, I will attack for 9. Select this guy. And attack here. Select this guy. Attach here. Select this guy. And attack for 9 now that he has a 0 cost car. So he has to block with this one or take a double striker. Yeah. So that was perfect. And then if he has to combo this one. Okay. Well, I'll attack for 7. If he wants to give me a 2k, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Then we KO the Sakatsuki. And then we'll attack for... Oh, we don't have anything to cancel. And then we'll attack for 8. And we did a pretty good job this turn. And I have a Rusher here for next turn. He can no KO my Smoker with the 10 drop. If he plays the 10 drop, he might just die next turn. No, oh, I thought he KO my Smoker. But not even this card can KO the Smoker. He cannot be killed by effects. It's pretty big. And yeah, this seems to be a good matchup for me, to be honest. I don't think my opponent has many good options here. Even if he all the energy into my Smoker to KO it, kind of mid, to be honest. Like, that's not gonna solve the issue because I have another Zoro to attack with. I mean, the best cards are the Borsalinos, and you have to leverage them correctly. Oh my god, that's so bad. I don't think you can use the effect here. It's kind of really bad to use the effect. But I guess he used it on an ulti, so I mean, this card's kind of dead. He attacks my 7. I mean, I defend it because I win next turn, right? No blocker. Yeah, I just win next turn. I don't need to just go 7. He has to out-combo this one, or I just go 15. Yeah, 15 he cannot out-combo. But if he out-combo the 7, then I go 5 with this one. He takes it, and then I go the remaining with this one, and just game. So it was just gonna be game regardless. Alright, and we're gonna play against Whitebeard. I'm gonna keep this one, draw down, end turn. Let's see what he wants to do. I think I could... I mean, this is not exciting really. So I'm just gonna attack for a lot here. I don't think these cards are good against this leader. Let him go. I will block out of that one. Play this one. It should be fine. Gonna be KO'd by effects. So at least it's a bit protected. And he has to keep some energy up, or I'll just attack him for... Well, I guess he doesn't have to keep 2 energy up. Is this good? Yeah, this is really good. No trigger effect. Now he cannot really attack with this one unless he wants to lose it. Maybe he plays another 5, 9, I don't know. But if he attacks with this one and plays something else, yeah, okay. Here I will KO this guy here, and I will force some counter power out of him. Or if he wants to go to 0, that's fine with me. Kind of risky if you don't play the blocker next turn. Like, I need to cut the amount of cards that he can play per turn. And he has to keep energy up every turn. Or he either out-combos out of this one, and I'm fine with that. Or he goes to 0, and then he has to be... Like, he has to keep a lot of energy up every turn after that. And I'm okay with either result. Yes. I am very okay with this result, actually. And then KO the 7 and let him go. That works very well for me. Now I already ate Radical Beam and Joshua out of the hand, and a Drew. I'm pretty good. I feel very okay on this spot right now. I mean, I could use a little bit more removal, so I'm not as worried that he has a Moby Dick. But you know, we take what we can. He probably wants to play a wipe here. That's why he didn't want to go to 0. He's thinking whether or not it's worth to. If he has an ace, it's an easy ace here. So you can attack this one, KO it, and then you have an ace and the Atmos on board. But if you don't have an ace, then it's a much harder play here. I think I have to, because it's gonna be much harder to defend the other ones. Okay, I take that one. Now the problem is if he has a Moby Dick. This one here, I mean a white beer. So I kind of have to attack him for this much. Either blocks or yeah, okay. Is it this one? In case he has the wipe here? I think so. Alright, Nami, you need to get me something here. Okay, she did. Now I'm a bit worried because the Moby Dick is gonna be an issue. I didn't draw enough removal, so the Moby Dick is really gonna be an issue. But at least we have the Radical Beam. Although I think my Smoker is just gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to protect it. Oh, so he does have the white beard. That's the only reason that I would like think that he's doing this. But if he does have the white beard, I guess at 1 life he's fine. And then he gets to attack for 8/8. That's pretty good. Yeah, I will defend this because it's my only card that I have to pressure him. Oh, I thought it was... Yeah, I forgot that the leader pumps the leader more. So it's actually 10. Yeah, no, you got me. Didn't draw the removal. So I think I lose because of that. Yeah, I can get this one, but that's not even gonna be good. Here, I'll attack for 5s, I guess, but it's just not good enough. I have to be... I still need removal to be able to win this game. Like, if I get removal, I might be able to win. Because I can get through the blocker. I mean, I still have 3 life and 2 radical beams. So that might just be enough. I don't even think... I mean, I guess it does matter a little bit. If he... I mean, if he has another new gate, I just don't win. Whatever. I'm just hoping that I have a some removal for next turn. Or that he gets greedy and attacks with the Marco, and I'm able to combo somewhere here. Because this card, this is the reason why he's getting banned. It's too good. It's too much value for 2 energy. but he's low on hand size, so there is a world where I actually win. If he attacks the Kusan, then I'm okay because he's not going for game. If he plays another White Beer, I'm sure I just lost the game. So really comes down to that. Okay, no triggers. So he's going for game. I'm sure I can stop one of them, I think. No blockers. I have to stop one of them. I think this is the one. If he has a rusher, then I just lose. But if he doesn't, use the trigger on my leader. Makes it a little bit harder to hit, but I don't think it's gonna change much. I don't have much counter power here. If he has a rusher, I think that's just gonna be enough. Damn. Yeah, you got it. I think I could have won if I keep 2 energy up, but then he wouldn't have block with the Marco. Okay, and we have our matchup against Zoro. This Garp is gonna be really good, especially going second. I wish I can see the removal cards though. Those will be the most important here, but it's gonna be fine, I guess. Garp is gonna be good. I will play back to back Garps. Try to get ahead that way. And then maybe I can get a Robin here out of Nami. Yeah, I'll take that one. That's fine. Let's play this one. Okay, I got this Zoro. So let's see what he does. And then let's play this Zoro and attack with this Zoro. I'm gonna use this as removal for whatever he does, like the turn that he attacks my cards. That's when I want to use it, but I also want to be aggressive. I want to kind of keep him out of balance a little bit. Oh, you got it. I don't want to defend the Zoro there. I want to take the one more life, have the beams active, and then I should be fine. Yeah. I want to destroy that one rather. Okay, that's a good card though. Well, let me see if he wants to take this one. Attack with this one here. I'll play this one and I'll keep one energy out for the radical beam, just in case he gets frisky with the Sanji. But I want him to attack the Nami for sure. But now I do have a great card that I can just put him to low life, so he has to be worried about this card. And I have a Garp to remove any blockers out of the way, and and I can force a lot of cards with this one. So I am in a good spot for sure. And if he takes a life, he I'm threatening something really good here if he takes a life. I will block out of that one. Block out of that one. He does take the life. Wow. It's a ballsy. Oh, what? To attack my Nami? That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna use my radical beam because but I think I do this here, this one here. I do this here. Here. I'll attack here. Put him to 0. If he has a jet pistol, that's really bad. The Red Hawk on my leader. Okay, that's not as bad. I guess I can KO one of them and KO the other one, because I don't care about this car. So yeah, here, and then I can maybe play a Nami, get a 2k. Yeah, sounds fine. Attack here, destroy that one. And then play the Nami, get a Brook, and then end the turn. Okay, I put it to 0. Now he has to be a little bit scared. That was, yeah, I just wanted to put him to that life total. Because now he can know, like, use all his mana every turn and not be scared of dying. He has to get rid of my Garp, because if not, I get to KO this Luffy again. So he's gonna serve as a blocker here. Wait, he taps out? Seems like not the correct thing to do. I'll take that one. I mean, I can attack 15, but he might have enough 2k counters, and he's trying to bait me into that one. So my play would be attack for... I mean, I just go attack for a couple of energy. I have 10 energy, so I can go attack for 1, 2... I put him to 0 on this guy, but I also need 2 here, so I can do 3 here and 2 here. So I go attack for this much into the leader on 10, deplenish a little bit of his hand. Because I'm not gonna go for 15 if I still have 1 life, a radical beam, some counters, and I can just put myself in a good spot. So what I would have done, again, I would have do 10 here, and then 5 here. 5 attacks the Sanji, destroys the Luffy. The 10 combos a couple of cards, That puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I have 4 more energy. I have 3 more energy left, so I would attack with the Garp for 5, and I would attack with the Zoro for 5. And that would have left me with 1 energy up, this much counter power, and 1 more life. He wouldn't have a board, and I would be able to probably survive. No, I definitely survive next turn. He needs to do some like wacky numbers to just try to take the last life, and I'm just not gonna let him. And yeah, I will definitely win this game, however I do it here. I think my opponent didn't play it like the most optimally. Like, he took a life with this for some reason. But yeah, that was the game. Alright, and for our final thoughts, this deck was really fun. It's a really nice, interesting way to play Garp. Another change that I was thinking for the deck could be the Smoker 3-drop, as it is a really aggressive card. You could maybe change it for Vista, although Vista has his good like matchups against like Zoro. You're able to like keep up. Maybe for Robin, because Robin also takes a whole turn and they can just jet pistol it, so it's not as amazing as Vista. But then you're cutting down on the Straw Hats, and your Nami is not that amazing either. Although Nami didn't actually feel that amazing. The main reason I have it in the deck is so you can switch up your Nami in your hand. Instead of a 1k counter, you get to search up one of the 4k counters or the Zoro. That's the main reason. It's not bad. It's not like the worst card in the deck. But it wasn't like the most amazing card in the deck. Like, if you attack with her, like, it's rarely that you get to do that. Because you can give her some energy, but it's not that efficient as it is with like leaders that like Zoro or like Law or something like that. Like, they have more energy to work with. Like, here you're really limited with your energy, because you're trying to do your plays, and you're also trying to just attack with big numbers to with the other cards, so you don't have like the luxury of expending more mana. But not to say that I would cut it, but I mean, maybe you can trim it a little bit. And you can fit that card, which that card fits the theme of the deck, which is like not being able to be KO'd by opponent's effects, and at the same time being able to offer a good attacker for 3 energy, which is really decent in this deck. With that being said, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.